Hey, if it's all right with you, I'm going to hit you with a 5-part question today.
Let's go one part at a time, James. How about
that? Just Chimezie Metu, where are we at with Chimezie? We're at the month date, and I'll just rattle them. You got Woodard, you've got Hassan that are questionable today. Where are they at? Do you have any update on Marvin? And lastly, with Marvin going out, does that mean we may see Tyrese in the starting lineup on a more permanent basis?
Yeah. So Metu is doing much better. He's dying to get back out there on the floor. But he's just not there yet. So, his workouts keep getting pushed up. We're hopeful to get him back soon. Ready to start playing yet. Robert and Hassan will both be active tonight with minute restrictions on both of them. And Marvin we're evaluating kind of treatment plans right now as far as what's best. And when we have that decision, we'll let you guys know. But we will miss Marvin a lot. He was really, like I said, making some great progress. One of the we had was, we were getting off to pretty good starts consistently throughout the year when we had our starting group there, and first quarters were pretty good for us, and he gave us size and rebounding that we desperately need. So he will be missed with this. Yeah, we're going to start Tyrese. We'll go forward from there, and we'll have to adjust to rotations and groupings from that. But Tyrese will be in the starting lineup tonight.
Okay, good. Katie Hunter.
So with Tyrese in the starting lineup, Coach, is that an assumption that his minutes restriction has been removed? And the second part to this is just with that smaller kind of lineup that you're starting, how does that change kind of your philosophy and stuff with rotations and kind of how you use the bench?
Well, yeah, Tyrese is still on minutes restriction. So we'll get him out first and start playing that from there. And he was a big part of kind of giving us. We ran a lot of stuff through him as we were rotating starters out, and he would kind of come in and we'd start running a lot of stuff through him. So we'll have to. That'll be a little different. But we're excited to see him out there, to see that group play, and then we'll make adjustments as we go.
Tony Harvey.
Hey, Coach Walton. We speak about this all the time. This is time for opportunities for other teammates, specifically, technically for the Sacramento Kings. Just want to know, were you possibly looking at putting other players on the floor like Justin James, Robert Woodward? I know you still have Norvell Pell on the roster. How did that outlook look so far with Marvin being sidelined right now?
Yeah, that's it's going to open up opportunities for others for sure, and we'll see how the game's going. To start, it'll be similar, especially with Hassan coming back. He'll take most of the backup 5 minutes. Belly playing most of the backup 4 minutes, and Corey at the guard spot. So, but that being said, the everyone else is that much closer to getting out there on the floor, from whether it's foul trouble or we're not playing with the appropriate energy or whatever the different night to night. Everyone else is that much to getting their opportunities.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, Luke, you just kind of touched on it about how you'll have to kind of divvy up the minutes right now. But just when you have, in some of these cases, you got guys like Justin or Robert, young guys who really haven't played all year, while the team is still trying to, in a lot of ways, sort itself out. How do you integrate guys like that when you need them, all given the fact that with the lack of practice and some of the ups and downs, the regular group is still trying to sort things out at times?
Yeah, it's challenging, and you got to, I've been in that spot and the best way to continue to get a bigger role and bigger minutes is when you get your short opportunity, your short amount of minutes in different segments, to make the most of them and do it consistently. And, for example, about JJ, I thought JJ, even though he only in that Charlotte game, I thought he played well, and earned some more trust. It's a little more difficult with the rookies because they haven't been around, a lot of the play calls and whatnot. They haven't played with the guys, but there'll be a chance. And even if that's just at the end of a ball game, we're evaluating everything. So you got to be ready to make plays and execute plays and all those different things that we talk about all the time. And then you earn more minutes by doing it.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, going back to the decision to start Tyrese, you've talked a lot about how the league is actually kind of getting big again. And I know that's a concern of yours, whether you have the requisite size here. So how much, did you ponder that? And then, with Ty, I don't know, his confidence has just been a little, coming off the injury. He seemed a little shaken last couple times we've talked to him. What are your thoughts on that in terms of where he's at? And is this maybe a good way to get his mind off of that and onto something else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by it. It's tough, right? We're deep into the season. You're a young player and coming off injury. You got to find your rhythm again, and the league just keeps moving. So you got to find it, and we're confident that he will. I think that having the starting group that we had throughout most of the season, it was nice to be able to have that, because that's where you see a lot of the size against other teams is in the first group. And we realize that we're gonna be pretty small out there to start, but then we have to use other things to our advantage: our spacing, our passing, our playmaking, things like that to counteract that. So like I said, we know we're excited to time and experience with it, and we'll be ready to make adjustments if we need to.
All right, just a few more. We'll go to Takeshi Shibata.
Hello, Coach. Can you hear me?
I got you.
I would like to ask you about Rui Hachimura, the third best scorer of the Washington Wizards right now. So he's had a very good games recently, averaging 25.5 points for the last couple games. And I want to ask you, how high is he in your scouting report?
Yeah, we talked a little. He's a very good young player, and he's got a great for what today's NBA is. He's versatile, offensively and defensively. He can guard multiple positions. He can shoot threes. He's a very aggressive driver to the rim. So yeah, he's developing very nice, a young player, and I'm sure Washington's very excited about that development.
Katie.
Yeah, I just wanted to actually ask you about the Wizards and the backcourt of Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. They've struggled as of late, but obviously they have the ability to put a ton of points on the board because of those two. How do you kind of approach it, especially with this lineup change tonight?
Yeah, well, most important things for us tonight, Katie, with them, we know they're going to score. They're just that good. That's who they are. They've been that for a long time in this league. But our transition defense and doing everything we can to keep them off the free throw line are the two things we can do to really help ourselves. And like I said, they will score. But if we let them get out in transition and get easy ones, and then get easy ones from the foul lines, those numbers can get pretty big.
All right, last one, Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, just to follow up, is this the plan with Ty at is Ty at the 2, Buddy at the 3, Harrison at the 4? Is that the plan just today based on matchups, or are you going to stick with this moving forward for at least a little while?
Yeah, we'll give it some time. It'll be at least for the near future, and then we'll, like I said, we'll continue to evaluate what's best for our group. Everything's always based on what's best for the team, and Even when Ty was playing great, part of the reason we continue to bring him off the bench was because we were getting off to good starts, and it allowed us to have somebody to really run the offense through and split those groups a little bit. So we'll stick with it for now and for a few games going forward and see where we're at after all that.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Yeah.